Everybody, Jeff Schneider. I want to speak to the leaders, the managers, the business owners today. The concept is an ICP. I preach this all the time to salespeople. Salespeople need to have an ideal client profile and sell according to it. But I think that this idea extends to other parts of life as well. If you're single, you should have an ideal mate profile. You should really have an ideal life profile. It's going to help you make decisions about where to invest your time and money, what to say yes to, what to say no to. But specifically today, I want to talk to you about what I call an ideal candidate profile. This means that before you begin to interview for any position, you begin with the end in mind. And you take a pad of paper and a pen and you start thinking about the people that you've hired in the past that were highly successful. What made them successful? What were their traits? The people who failed, why did they fail? What were the traits that they lacked? What were the things that they had in common? Because once you begin to define the top 4 or 5 or 6 or perhaps 7 traits of, let's say, an ideal salesperson, now you know exactly how to interview. You're going to ask questions about those traits. And the types of questions that I prefer are tell me about a time questions. Right? If the trait I'm looking for is ambition and drive, I don't want to say, hey, do you have big goals in life? No, tell me about a time when you set a big goal for yourself and it was difficult to accomplish. What was the goal? And what were the challenges that you faced? And how did you overcome those challenges? See, I want them to tell me about their experiences, their habits that they have formed so that both parties know whether or not there's a good fit. What happens far too often when hiring is a manager isn't quite sure what he or she is looking for, and they find somebody who is attractive, who's intelligent, who's funny, and they go, this person's going to be fantastic. That's only one trait. You need to identify all of the top traits, and if at all possible, weight them so that you can follow a simple formula and even tell the candidates during the interviewing process, these are the things we're looking for. And we want to make sure that not only we hire the right person, but whoever we hire has the highest likelihood of success. So please be as honest as possible about these traits. All right? Use an ideal candidate profile in hiring and interviewing. You're going to make better hiring decisions. You're going to feel better about them. Hey, thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. If this resonates with you in any way, send me a message. Let's set up a conversation, or ask me for my ideal candidate profile document and I'll send it to you. Have a good day.